Hi, it's me, Karl Welshman. We all know that Easter has something to do with eggs and a Jesus coming back from the dead to wreak havoc on a small town in Baghdad, but here are 5 things that you didn't know about Easter, you fucking dickhead. Jesus had his surname changed to Crisps. 300 years ago, in the days of Jesus, surnames were things like Durfels, Brinkslow, Anus, Canterost and Slips. So having a lad parade in the schoolyard with the name Christ was going to draw attention. Children and teachers would mock Jesus and say things like, "Ooh, look at me, I'm Jesus Christ, I'm the Son of God, I've a fancy name." Jesus, with the blessing of his mum and stepdad, changed his name to Jesus Crisps. He still got crucified to death, and thank God he did, otherwise we wouldn't have had Easter. Easter eggs are spherical. When Easter eggs leave the Easter factory, they are perfectly round without even a hint of an egg shape. The egg shape that we recognise today is merely an optical illusion caused by the way light and science hits our humanoid eyes. Dr. Chester Funpins explained it like this. Think of a swan and its lack of balance. It thinks it can walk in a straight line, but the moment you attach a chalk to its arsehole and you follow the line, it's clearly wobbly. It's like that with Easter eggs. The origin of the Easter Bunny. Many people often say, why the fuck is there a bunny involved with this whole Easter thing? They ask this because up until now, nobody has answered their question with a degree of satisfaction. It's okay though, you Easter bunny and egg questioning motherfucker. I'll answer that question for you right this minute. Next time you see a rabbit, simply grab it, hold it to a harsh light, and then check out the shadow being cast by the fluffy morsel. What do you see? That's right, the word egg. And why Easter? Well, simply the first time this shadow phenomenon was ever noticed was at Easter by a farmer. That farmer later had 2 heart attacks and his wife discovered him dead. And how did this dead farmer share the discovery of this Easter mystery? He told his wife while he was in ghost form before he was being dragged to hell for being a paedophile. 100 eggs sold every Easter. It's impossible to avoid anything Easterish as you walk around supermarkets and malls at Easter time. Eggs, rabbits, meat, all of it splashed on shelves like chips on a blue plate. Crucifixes and Jesus, Mary and Joseph, the wise men and Pontius Pilate are on posters as far as the naked eye can see. The biggest seller of all? Easter eggs. Did you know just over 100 eggs are sold around the world every single Easter? Followed by fresh yeast and pregnancy tests. Easter when Jesus was a child. Growing up in Jerusalem was tough for a young Jesus, with many people whispering constantly behind his back that it was very suspect that his mum had managed to get herself pregnanted up without the interference of a human penis, and her mad claims that it was actually the penis of an angel that went inside her. Jesus looks awfully like Ted the Butcher, some would say, or Jesus' dad Joseph has a cloaca. Jesus would sulk and complain, his miserable stupid face depressing anyone who had to look at it. The only time he was ever happy was at Easter, because then he'd get an Easter egg from his biological father. Jesus never saw the guy, but he would always find that there was a little note left behind with the Easter egg saying things like, "Hey son, sorry I can't hang with you, I've got to go round and do magic and Christian things. Joseph seems like a nice enough dad, stick with him and he'll see you alright. Don't look at his cloaca though." Jesus would skip around and laugh and smile right up until the day he was nailed to a cross and subsequently died, which was depressing for many people. And that's all the facts that you need to know about Easter this year. Merry Christmas everyone, and go fuck yourselves. Yeah.